Good afternoon. Hello. How we doing? Excellent. I should be applauding you. You guys, I hear, did some wonderful things. I'm so excited to hear who the awardees are. But anyway, thank you for joining us here. I'm Keith Marzullo. I'm the Dean of the College of Information, and I just love this event. We hope you enjoyed the showcase event just now that we just had. It's really exciting to see what wonderful things you're doing. So first, let me call out some people. Teams, you did it. We're very, very proud of you. Well done. I know you spent this week outside your class and all your other activities, and as a student, there are many activities, to learn about information projects in the College of Information. As you know, we are passionate about information in the college, and we just love sharing that passion with you, so thank you. Partners. This includes the mentors, judges, volunteers, and challenge partners. You are a huge part of the team's success. Indeed, you are the keystone to this whole event. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you for all you've provided. And speaking of information, let me give you the stats. Students' participation, we had 175 students participate, 55 teams across 5 academic institutions. When I mention institution, please applaud. University of Maryland, College Park. Yes, go Terps. University of Maryland, Baltimore County. Yes. They're not here, but they're remote, I guess. U.S. Naval Academy. Let's give them a round of applause. Montgomery College. Excellent. And for the first year, we have students from Towson University. It's wonderful to have you here. 94% of the teams participated in Kickoff Day and returned this week to present to the judges. We are always so impressed with how many of you participated fully, and we're so glad to have you here today. Now, we're going to do a little more applause. I want to congratulate all the members of the IC25 team. First, Dr. Jesse Klein, Info Challenge Director. There's Jesse. Thank you. Dr. Kathy Weaver, the creator of the Info Challenge. Mackenzie Davis Watkins, our Info Challenge 2025 student coordinator, a sophomore in the college. Sarah Grun, our strategic initiative and program manager who pulls this all together. Sarah? Where's Sarah? We would collapse without Sarah. And then Dr. Alexander Timchenko, the U.S. Naval Academy coordinator. There he is, good. Very good. So we have a couple of people who would like to have the chance, be honored to talk to you. The first one is Council Member Wella Blagay. Let's invite Council Member Blagay to the stage. I'm sorry. I say Congress too much. It's the county that really matters, Prince George's County.
Thank you all so much, and I just want to say congratulations to all. Now, how many of you all are from Prince George's County? All right, we got some Prince Georges in the house. Now, how many of you all competed? Let's see the hands of all those that competed today. Okay, well, let me just say this. This is my alma mater. I'm 10 University of Maryland. How many of you are from University of Maryland? All right, okay. And one thing that this school taught me was to go out and to do good. I came in wanting to be a doctor because I had a Nigerian mama said that you're going to be a doctor. And I decided I wanted to actually get into politics and I wanted to make a better community. And honestly, it started here. I interned in Annapolis, and then I went out and started working in the community. I saw some of the people that I've started working out right when I was in college here, and now I'm on the county council making a difference in my community. So why I mention that is that for all of you, I think it's important that as you're doing this, you're learning the skills, it's time to hone in your skills to do good for our community. Because let me just tell you this, while you're putting in the tools, these tools that you will put in, understand, this is not a small thing. You are the future. Whatever you create is going to change the world. One day, somebody is going to be using the tool that you create, everyone will, to do good, to make things better for everybody. So what I ask you all to do is make sure with your talent that you're looking to how can you change the world around us, because it's a real thing. This is not just a dream. And I even mention that is because when we see some of the stories of the Facebook of today, even Chat GPT, all of those things, it started from people just like you, working on a tool to make the world better. So as you all see what's going on in this world, some of the turmoil that we're seeing, we need you more than ever. You should be looking at ways that you can change the world, improve the world. We see a lot of people now, we even have a lot of people in places that don't have constant electricity. What are we going to do about solar? What are we going to do about making energy easier? We have a lot of people that still don't have access to things like the internet. So what can we do to make it easier? Because we saw during the pandemic, in some homes, we had to literally buy tablets to get into people's homes because we realized half of the people that had internet, someone in this room can solve that problem. We have many people that have lack of access to water, lack of access to knowledge. The literacy rate is low. There is a tool that you can create in this room that can change that. So I want to say today, while you all are creating your tools, don't just look at this as a way to make money one day, to be wealthy. We've actually gotten away from that as we look at billionaires taunting their money. But it's not about money. It's about the tools that make a difference. You can have all the money you want, but if you can actually create something that can improve the world around you, I think everyone, especially our University of Maryland community in here, will be so proud of you. And we will give you the flowers that you deserve for the change that you make. So I want to thank you all in your competition today because this shows that you are a dedicated student that really wants to make a difference. I want to thank the judges who took the time to look at the projects and determine who were winners here, but we're all winners. But even more so, I know that in this room is the change agent of the future. And I look forward to seeing the projects that you all can work on, that years later I would say, I was in the room when that student was practicing on a project that now has changed the world. So I look forward to seeing the future for all of you. Thank you all so much.
Thank you very much for those comments. And I just have to remind you, the motto of our college is connecting people with information and technology for good. So thank you for that. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Maria Buccieri. Maria is the Senior Director of Enterprise Compliance at Amtrak, where she oversees risk mitigation and ensures adherence to federal and state laws. With over 20 years of leadership experience in retail banking, lending, audit, risk, and compliance, she is a recognized industry leader and advisor. She holds a Master's of Study in Law in Corporate Compliance and Ethics from the Fordham University School of Law and dual bachelor degrees from Lesley University. She's a certified regulatory compliance manager, a certified compliance and ethics professional, and actively supports initiatives like the University of Vermont's Women in Leadership program. Let's welcome Maria Buccieri.
Good afternoon, everyone. I realize I'm the only thing standing between you and finding out who won, so I will keep this brief. First off, I want to thank Dean Marzullo, Dr. Klein, and Dr. Weaver for inviting Amtrak to participate and be a partner in this year's Info Challenge. I know I speak for myself, my colleague Rebecca Connor, who's here from our Records Information Department, and many of us at Amtrak who were so excited to be able to take complex problems that we are struggling with and bring them all to your young, brilliant, and open minds and try to help us find solutions. I think one of the biggest things that I learned in college is that it was a safe space to fail, which seems counterintuitive to when you're looking at your grades and making sure that you're making Dean's List and moving forward in your college career. But it really was, for me, the safest space where I could learn what worked and what didn't. And I hope that through this info challenge this week that you all opted to work on in your off time, as many people had mentioned, that you learned what works and what doesn't work for you, because that is an invaluable skill set that you will take with you on your career. As you move forward. As the councilwoman said, there is ways to look for work that has a monetary value attached to it, and there are ways to look for work that has a value-based proposition attached to it. And I hope throughout what you've worked on this week, you've found a balance of what really speaks to you. I saw some phenomenal presentations as I went through the showcase. There were a lot of them that were transportation focused, which touched my heart, so thank you. I saw city planning, I saw WMATA ridership statistics, fare evasion, which is a huge problem that all of us in the transportation industry have. You guys tackled some really big problems, came up with some great solutions, and I am incredibly honored to have been a part of this and look forward to being a part of it in the future as well. So best of luck today.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
So I'm Beth Bonsignor. I'm a faculty in the College of Information. This is my colleague.
I'm Kara Williams-Pierce, also faculty. We're both very goofy. Some of you know that about us, and some of you are going to learn that about us.
And today we're here to present the awards. So I guess we can get started. Oh, before we get started, we have to practice a drum roll, all right? So we have 6 awards to give out, and we want to practice. So you're going to have 6 times that you're going to do the drum roll. Every time we say the next presentation will be the Best Data Analytics Award, you're going to do your drum roll. Are you ready? Practice? Ready? Drum roll, please. Woo! One more time.
Oh,
Drum roll for goodness.
All right.
Okay, so. Wait, now we haven't tested.
Jesse's giving us that look.
Yeah,
Okay. The Outstanding Data Analytics Project Award goes to Team IC25049. Very catchy title.
Team 49.
Come on up this side.
This side of the stage, stand by the microphones.
This side of the stage, stand by the microphone.
We are going to ask you some questions before you actually get the award. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Woo-woo. Okay. So,
Move into the middle.
all right. Yes. Okay. So my question for you all is, what is something unexpected and surprising that you learned during this process?
I feel like for us, it was actually a matter of like when we were analyzing the data itself. So we were dealing with the metro data, and I think we went into it like very much so like we were going at it from our own perspective. And for us, using the metro was like a weekend kind of fun thing. Like it's like something you do on the weekend to go to DC and like have like have a lunch or a dinner with friends. But then when we were actually analyzing the data, we saw that the highest number of riders was actually on the weekdays. And we realized that for the majority of people, the metro isn't like a fun weekend thing, it's like the way that they get to work every single day. And we realized that like a lot of times you come in with your own expectations and you need to like kind of go outside of what you already know, what you think you know, and like actually look at the data and learn from it.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think it was definitely interesting taking our perspective as college students looking at data and stepping outside of that. But also one thing we found that was interesting, we kind of went in thinking like, oh, we're gonna look at this one data set and all the information we want is gonna be in here. But we started finding the most interesting things when we added on our own variables, like Karen here found temperature data, we added on the days of the week ourselves, and just exploring outside of the bubble of what the data set provided for us concluded. So yeah.
That's great. Yay. So I have one more question for you. Like, what one bit of advice would you give to future students who might be participating in the data challenge? Like, do you have one or two bits of advice you'd like to give to them? Anybody? And you can pass it.
Yeah, we can
pass
just
it
say
down.
something quickly. Setting meeting times as a team to just work together in the same space is super helpful, regardless of what your project might be.
Oh, that was so professional. I would say just like having fun. Like it's like sometimes you just need to look at the data and be like, I wonder why this is. Like just let your curiosity drive you.
I think even if you go into it feeling really overwhelmed and not really sure if you can actually contribute, like I think like every bit of like all the ideas that you can think of, like try to explore it, try to look into it, and it might actually be helpful.
Yeah, kind of what Helen said. Neither of us were as experienced as some of our other teammates, but we learned a lot during this experience, so it was really rewarding to just go for it.
Yay, let's give them a hand. Congratulations.
Thank you. And they're going to want to take your picture in front of the board. Yes. Thank you.
So the next award goes to.
Oh, this is the Outstanding AI and Machine Learning Project goes to. $25,047.
Team 47. Come on up. This side, please. Follow directions.
I can't remember to give directions.
Congratulations. Woo, woo.
Okay, many of you have heard me ask this question before. What was something interesting that you just learned from this process?
I know we won the AI and machine learning project, but we really struggled to use AI for this project, to be honest. So it kind of begs the question, do you need AI for everything? But working on this project, I kind of realized that LLMs have come far enough to make things sound more human-like, and that helps the UX part of it. And we fortunately had designers with us to just give us a good vision of, you know, how to make things presentable.
So you're saying you needed a designer?
Yeah, okay. Designers really help you show the way, you know. It's just, as developers, you can really get tunnel visioned into like things that aren't relevant to the user, and these guys really pulled up there.
Best advice so
Yes. And you've heard me ask this question before. So what bit of advice might you give to future students about for tackling this kind of project?
Well, yeah, as he said, developers need to be grounded, so just have a project manager amongst yourselves assigned who keeps reminding that, hey, we have deadlines, hey, we need to stick to this, come back, come down. And also just have daily stand-ups so everyone knows that y'all are on the same page, because we were designers, they were developers, and sometimes it got very difficult to know what they were doing or what we were doing, and there would be a little bit of a clash here and there. So yeah, just have daily stand-ups and keep everybody grounded. That's all.
Thank you. Let's give them a hand.
Thank you all so much. Now go take your official pictures.
Good to see you. Congratulations. The next award is
This one's you.
Outstanding Design Project. Team, I guess it's Team 82, so 25082. Team 82. Woo! Come on up.
I know you guys. You're designers. No wonder. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations. So since it's a design project, could you give us one or two sentences about actually what you did in this project? What you accomplished?
So there was a lot of iterations that we did, probably more than 50 mock-ups. And yeah, that was...
In 1 week.
Yeah, I mean, we worked almost all the nights. And it was like really, really hard for us to like pick on one. And that's when we went back to the users to like, okay, you know what? We can't decide on our own, so we need some friends and family to help us out. So we kind of tested it out with people. So yeah, and that's how we kind of narrowed and made our design more user-friendly, I feel.
What's something surprising you learned? Either of you can answer, but I'm staring at you to encourage you to share. I know you're brilliant, so.
Something surprising was that as designers, we spent so much time on ideation that we had conflicts. So testing it and getting feedback helped a lot. And that was what directed us to what we finally designed.
How many users did you talk to, or potential users?
We talked to 10.
Around 10,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Wow, in a week. That's
Yeah.
a lot.
And yeah, we had a lot of fights in between too. We were like, okay, I don't think you're right. I think I'm right. And yeah, there was a lot of conflict going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how great. Okay, that's
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. Good job. Thank you.
Am I doing the next one too? Oh, yeah, they're not coming up. The instructor is coming up. Okay. So now I have, we have a tie. And this is for a place that is near and dear to my heart because it was where I got my undergraduate degree. This is for the Outstanding U.S. Naval Academy Project. So the instructor will be coming, or the faculty representative will be coming up. So we have team 25005 and 25001. So team 1 and 5.
And we have questions for you too, so don't think you're, yeah.
I deserve no applause. I did nothing.
Oh, yes,
Oh.
sorry.
She's going to present.
Oh, lovely. Thank you so much.
How awesome is it having such great students?
It really is awesome. I wish they were here. That dynamics and that energy that you all create in this room is just fantastic. We were here last year. We'll be here next year. I promise you that. Okay? Hope to see you all again.
Okay. All right. So for this award, which was Best Team Presentation, we also have a tie, but we're going to do it one team at a time. So in this case, it's team, are you ready? 73. 25073. Congratulations. So we have more than 6 drum rolls, sorry.
Okay, what is something surprising and interesting that you learned during this past week?
Well, I'm surprised we won this award, first of all. Another thing, our challenge was machine learning related. We did the UI challenge. And me and a friend, Noreen, at least we came in with like not a lot of like machine learning knowledge, so there was a lot of like big learning curve. He helped us out with a lot of it, but yeah, we were still surprised like how well we placed in the, like within the own challenge. Like there was a leaderboard with like accurate our AI model was, so it was surprising. Like we were still able to like learn from it and then apply it.
I just want to say real fast, it sounds like you might be underestimating your own abilities. So you deserved this. That's why you're up here. So congratulations on that.
But since you were talking about the different levels of expertise that you felt you had, I agree with Caro that you probably underestimated yourself. What could you tell somebody about what they could learn from the collaboration that you had to do to get each other to understand what the problem set was and to do your analysis? So collaboration challenges, maybe.
I mean, challenges is just, I mean, we're all like roommates, so it's like easy for us to communicate, to be honest. So we didn't have that many challenges, to be honest. But I mean, it's just doing your work, being on time, just make sure you're doing your part. But I mean, yeah, that's just pretty much it. And being roommates also helps, just like with communication and overall. But yeah.
Yeah, no, like you said, like being roommates helps a lot. I mean, also just like setting out tasks. Like we kind of like each like branched out like what we're gonna do, and like by like completing each other's tasks, and like if we needed any help, like we just like collaborated together. That kind of helped a lot. So I mean, overall, yeah, just like being roommates was like low-key like kind of like a hack, but yeah, it was just really nice. Yeah.
Congratulations again.
Excellent, congrats. All right, official picture this way.
So, and for the second best presentation, team presentation, you guys are awesome. We have Team 30. Team 30, 25030. Woo! Best team presentation, come on up. Oh no. You can do fake drum roll. Oh, okay, be different. Go ahead, be different. That's okay. Wait, are you the only one?
Oh, it's just me.
Team of one. Dang, okay. So any collaboration tips? How was working with yourself? Was that interesting, hard?
Just working with my team. No, I'm kidding. This is a really good learning experience because I really doubted myself going into it because until the day they had the responsibilities, it's not their fault. The day of, I thought I had a team, they're gone. I'm thinking, okay, do I just give up? But then I'm like, wait, what if I win? But like, yeah, what this does, it really helps with time management. It helps you really test yourself, apply yourself. And I knew even if I lost, I was gonna come away with something. You know, that was it.
So I have a question that follows Caro's. Other than losing all your teammates on day one, what was the most surprising thing that you learned?
Most surprising thing that I learned. I'm on the spot. I want to ask my teammates, but like I can't. I guess that someone can do something like this in a week. This is I hear like companies doing like solving problems at least similar to this, probably more complicated, but don't they take like years to do this? That's what I'm thinking. So I'm like doing this in like a week. Those hackathons, they make like the next ChatGPT in like a day. I'm like, how do you do that? And like I'm starting to understand. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right,
Thank you so much.
Is this our last one? All
okay,
right. So this
last but
so
not least. Dang, okay, this is the grand prize, a team with a perfect score. That is unprecedented. It is a first. Big drum roll. Team number 48, 25048. 48, come on up, team. Perfect score. This is ridiculous. Perfect score. Okay. Are you ready to get grilled? We have some really hard questions that you've never heard before. That is not true. You've heard them before.
So what was the most surprising thing that you learned or that you found in this past week with this data set?
Okay, actually the most surprising thing is that we are winning right now. Yeah, so because actually I didn't anticipate it and expect it at all, this result. Yeah, so yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is my words, okay.
Anything to add other than we didn't expect it? That was the #1 surprise. Okay. something fascinating you learned about the data set or about yourselves or about the team. We already know you're perfect. Okay, so other than that.
Okay, so I think initially we done a lot of hard work on the team, like organizing, and because like we were so busy, everyone, like how to organize a team it's kind of a hindrance, but like we still make it. So I still can like believe this happened. Like yeah, thanks for giving me this. Yeah, give us this. Thank you.
So, should we ask you one more, or are you just going to still be in shock? Should we give you a week and come back so you can recover and internalize the awesomeness? So, one more question, or are you ready to bow out?
One more question?
So what kind of advice would you give to newbies coming out just like you have, like one or two bits of advice that you'd give to follow-on teams? Forgetting a
So just do a brainstorming and like trying hard on everything. Like you know, we spend a lot. We know we spend a lot of time on this project, and you know, everything's so worth it. So just try hard on everything you've done. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. All right, go get your fancy picture.
Congratulations again.
Congratulations.
And do we turn over to you? Okay. So that's it for the awards, but we don't leave yet.
Thank you all. All right, before we wrap up, quick note for the award-winning teams. Congratulations. Also, congratulations. Also, please meet me in the back to sign a release form and collect your cash prizes. So don't leave before you do that, okay? IC25 wouldn't have been possible without all of you. We have a lot of people to thank. I'll try to get through it quickly. So to our challenge providers, it's been such a privilege working with all of you and setting up these really wonderful projects that you all have worked on throughout the week. To our mentors, you've given our students a lot of guidance and encouragement and support. To our judges, we appreciate you and all of the service that you provided to our students. You've given wonderful feedback as well. To our volunteers in the light blue shirts, we couldn't have done this event without you, so thank you for showing up both days. A special thanks to our sponsors, EY and MindPedal, for making our kickoff day spectacular. The U.S. Naval Academy for bringing the showcase event and the ice cream. Amtrak, our premier sponsor for Judging Day, for making today possible and supporting the future of information and technology. The Info College team is always there for us. A special thanks to Dean Marzullo and Dean Lutters for their continued support, and to Nancy and David for strengthening our sponsor relationships that make events like this possible. Our deepest appreciation to Sarah Grunn, whose problem solving and behind the scenes magic keep everything running smoothly. To Rob and Chris from the Stamp IT team, you pull off a miracle every year. Thank you all so much. A huge shout out to Mackenzie, our incredible coordinator, for stepping in, taking charge, and keeping us on track. We couldn't have done this without you. And a heartfelt thank you to Dr. Kathy Weaver, who has led this event from the very beginning with patience, care, and dedication. Your leadership has shaped IC25, and I am personally grateful for your guidance in helping me grow in this role. Most of all, thank you to all of you student participants. Well done. IC25 isn't required or graded, yet you put in an incredible amount of work. Your passion, creativity, and determination were on full display today. This experience is more than just a challenge. It's a shining example of your ability to solve real-world problems, collaborate, and think critically. Be sure to showcase it on your resumes. Recruiters love to see students participate in challenges like this. We can't wait to see where your talents take you next. Keep learning, keep pushing boundaries, keep making an impact. Wishing you all a safe, inspiring year ahead. Cheers.